Hi Aries, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're actually doing the monthly reading, okay? So looking ahead at August, seeing what is happening for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate your support. Every single like and comment and subscribe, it really does help out the channel. Being such a small, non-monetized channel, I do really appreciate that. But this week we have the Yin Yang Oracle. We'll be looking at general. We will be looking at work and career with the Power of Love Oracle. And looking at love and romance with the Mystic Love Oracle as well. The Lenormand deck I have this week, we have the Blackbird Lenormand. Okay, so getting into it for you, Aries. Splitting the month, start, middle, and end. Okay, Aries. Start, middle, and end of August for Aries. What's going on for August for Aries? Aries, start, middle, and end of August. What does Aries need to know? What's going on for Aries? Start, middle, and end of August, please. Okay, Aries. I'm just feeling the need to draw you an extra layer of those for some reason and have two for each. Aries, start, middle, and end of August for Aries. Oh. So yeah, there is a two-layer thing going on here, Aries. Oh, that's why. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Neptune energy, okay, which is all about illusions and confusion. Okay, and so what I'm seeing here for you for August is two separate layers of things going on here. So it's kind of like one layer of things you're seeing through these rose-tinted glasses, and you think that that's the truth. Whereas if you take the glasses off, we see the second layer underneath. Okay, so, and I'm not going to lie, Aries, this may be a little bit of a confronting month for you. Okay, so we'll start with what you're actually seeing. And I don't feel the need to necessarily split this into start, middle, and end. This seems to be one whole entire energy, maybe ongoing for the entire month, working through this for the whole month. Okay, so we do see the thoughts and isolation card. So, you've got a lot going on in that little head of yours, Aries. You're kind of isolating yourself from the world here. I actually picked up very similar energy for, I believe, Cancer and Scorpio. So if you have strong placements in one of those, you may want to check those readings as well. But you're kind of overthinking, I think, here, Aries. And we do see that the reason that you're isolating yourself and that you are feeling very isolated within your thoughts is coming from, we have the self-worth and your expectations. We also have regret and repression. Okay, so that repression energy is exactly what I was saying with this rose tinted glasses. So, rose tinted glasses is not necessarily the right phrase because you're doing it backwards. You're telling yourself what you're seeing through the rose tinted glasses is the truth, but it's not. It's actually what's underneath. Because normally when we see rose tinted glasses, where it's like we're putting an illusion on things to make things, prettier than they actually are. You're doing the opposite. You're making things look worse for you and around you, and making yourself feel worse and be worse than the truth. because you're very, your self-worth is at the forefront here. You may have regrets about things that you have done or not done in the past, the way that things have happened for you in the past. For some of you, there may definitely be some sort of childhood traumas coming through here. I am seeing the inner child coming through here. Like, I'll straight away, I'll tell you that your inner child and your love stuff seems to be at the top of, part of what this is all about. Okay. So your self-worth and the expectations that you've placed on yourself, you're telling yourself that you don't deserve, I'm not worthy of. You're having some self-confidence, self-esteem issues here. Regretting things that have happened in the past, regretting things that haven't even happened yet as well for some of you. And it's forcing you to sort of be stuck up in your head and isolate yourself from the world. But what happens when we take those glasses off here, Aries? We do see the inner child card, which is actually about healing. It's about healing the inner child. We see the third eye, the clarity energy, seeing things clearly. We also see the twin flames card. So there is some, potentially good energy around you, but you're only seeing what your self-worth is telling you to see. You're not actually seeing through your third eye. It feels like you're very closed off with the third eye stuff. You're very closed off, and you're stuck in the negatives of your inner child rather than allowing that healing to happen. I do feel that with the third eye clarity card there, you probably do have quite a lot of spiritual ability and insight, but you're closed off to it at the moment as well. And then we do see, love with the twin flames energy there as well, that there is, potentially love available to you, that you're, with this third eye closed energy, it's like you're turning a blind eye to anything that is not fitting your expectation of yourself having no worth. Sorry for that's a bit confronting here, Aries, but advice for Aries, how to shift into the positive energy in August, please. We see the birds and the moon. Communicate your emotions. Have a conversation about your emotions. For some of you, you may need to see a psychologist. Not going to lie, this may be therapy for some of you. For others of you, this could be, just sharing your emotions with somebody, being true and honest about how you truly feel about yourself to somebody, and allowing yourself to have these deep and meaningful conversations with yourself about what is actually going on for you emotionally here, and making a commitment to yourself to, we have the snake here as well. This is self-deceit, making a commitment to yourself to stop deceiving yourself, stop allowing your self-worth to be the one that's guiding you. That's a deception, Aries. For some of you, there's this with the moon, and then the snake and the twin flames energy there, and the third eye. They all talk heavily. Those three cards link heavily to each other as well, because healing and conversations, having conversations in order to heal. The third eye and the moon. The moon talks very strongly about using your intuition, using your emotions to actually guide you to clarity, rather than blocking yourself from that clarity. And then the twin flames and the snake energy. With the snake, we do see passion and desire. So deep down, you're hiding from this desire that you have for love, whether that's an actual person in your energy or not. Um, there's a lot of things you have hidden desire for that you're not allowing yourself to see clearly. That, and for some of you, I'm picking up for some of you that um, because the snake can sometimes be very sexual based as well. So for some of you, you may be putting everything into sexual desires, but it's actually hiding the emotional love desires. You're putting it all into this sexual desire rather than allowing the full clarity to come through and understand that there's emotional desire there as well. There is desire for emotion underneath all that as well here, Aries. I'm actually going to look at your love cards next, and we'll look at career last for you, Aries. I feel as though we do need to pull out your love cards. For a lot of you, I feel they're going to reflect not so much other people, but maybe your self-love, okay? But we'll have a look, see what comes out. Aries, love and romance for Aries in August, please. Love and romance for Aries in August. Yeah, so you do have a lot of this self-worth stuff is connected to romantic love or something that's happened in the past with romantic love, because we do see the heartbreak, the shattered energy. So this is a past heartbreak that it's really actually influenced your self-worth more than you realize. So whether this is actually a romantic heartbreak or, just something to do with love in general, whether that be, friends, family, romantic, love for yourself, there's been some sort of heartbreak that has kind of left you feeling very shattered. We are seeing here the text message, unsent messages. And the text message that is unsent, I don't know whether this is to you or from you, Aries, but the text message that has not been sent is, I'm sorry, an apology. So whether you are the one deserving the apology or you are needing to apologize to somebody else here for something, that hasn't been sent. It's just sitting there in the energy. It's like regret maybe that you haven't sent that text message, regret that you never received that apology. We also have the addiction, unhealthy attachments affecting your love at the moment as well, Aries. So we definitely do see that there's some unhealthy heartbreak-based, self-worth-based stuff that needs to be healed. If you do want to, because I'm very intrigued though by this energy, because on that we actually had the mutual attraction, passion energy fall out. What do all three of those cards have in common is the keyword passion. So and desires, so I'm actually very intrigued by that, because that does feel like external to you, Aries. There's someone else in your energy there. Clarify the twin flames, the snake, the mutual attraction, passion for Aries, please. It doesn't really want to talk too much about that person. Hang on. How will Aries know who that person is? How will Aries know who that person is? I don't know. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of you've got the opportunity for stability with this person. It says a new chapter. So for some of you, it may be somebody that you already have dealt with. We do see the flowers and the dog for how you will know who this person is. This person is trying to give you, or has tried to give you, their loyalty, their understanding. You may see this person as a friend. Um, they want reciprocal energy from you, Aries. They want to give to you, but they also want to receive from you. That's what it's telling me of how you'll know who this person is. But you need to, we have the coffin, yourself, and then the stars. So if you want to get to the stars, which is where all your dreams come true, those passions are fulfilled, the wishes come true, the dreams are fulfilled, hope and optimism reign strong. If you want to get to that, you need to go through a death and rebirth first, which is what's going on with your self-worth and all this past energy that you've got within you, this illusion that you're telling yourself that you're not worth this, you're not worth healing, you're not worth seeing things clearly, you're confusing yourself even more. You need to go through a death and rebirth. You need to close the door on all that crap and be reborn again, into a newer, healed version of yourself. Okay. Sorry that that's so confronting and deep there, Aries, but there's some stuff going on for you at the moment with your self-worth, and you need to address it. Okay, Aries. What's going on for Aries with their career and work during August, please? I feel like for you, Aries, it would probably pay you very well to watch your moon sign energy as well. Maybe even go back through some of my older videos, like the shadow work videos and things like that. Maybe checking your moon sign. I'm just picking up that maybe your Saturn sign might be important for you at the moment as well. Even though that's more to do with work and responsibilities, I feel like that may actually have something for you in it. So your work is actually being affected by this as well, Aries. We see the past coming through here. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations in order to transform your heart space. So whatever's going on here with all this healing, this past stuff, that is taking precedent. It is affecting your workspace at this current time, your career space at this time, because you're so focused on the past. You're so focused on everything else in your life rather than, even being able to focus on work at this time. We do see spontaneity, which you move beyond the constraints of the mind and embrace new situations. So I am kind of reading that for some of you, this is coming through, showing me again that unhealthy attachment, addictions, because spontaneity can sometimes be impulsiveness. So just be very careful of making impulsive decisions at work, in your career, while you've got all this going on for you emotionally, because you may not be making the best choices for your work, your career, if you're coming from a more negative mind state at this current time, because we do also see cause and effect coming through. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So with the cause and effect card, the opposite is true. Okay, if it's not love that's in your thoughts, if it's fear and heartbreak and the past and addiction and self-worth is what's in your thoughts right now, that can have an effect, a cause and effect, and it will do the opposite. It will force you to make impulsive decisions in your career, and maybe even put yourself in danger and things like that. So just be very aware of that, that this stuff is affecting you in all areas of your life now, Aries. You need to address it. You need to have those conversations. You need to open up and open up to your emotions, and for a lot of you, releasing those emotions and working on your self-worth. What I'm seeing there, if we're isolating and we're dealing with self-worth and we're dealing with regret, the opposite is what you need to do. You need to unisolate yourself, work on your healing rather than your self-worth, work on your clarity of being able to judge things in a different kind of way. For some of you, we do see that passionate, there is someone there, that needs you to go through this rebirth in order to be everything you wish for. So there is love there for you, and this person does, with the dog and the flowers, this person does want to love you and support you and give you their time, their love, their energy, but they need you to do your part as well, which means that you need to look after yourself first and foremost here, Aries. Okay, so I'm sorry if that was a little bit confronting. If that doesn't resonate for you, that is, fine. You're more than welcome to check your other placements, but that's what I have for you today, Aries. And hopefully I will see you guys all again soon.